Okay, so this is a video just about how money can make you anxious. I've been speaking to quite a lot of folk recently who I'm in my mid 20s, so I'm speaking to a lot of folk that are just kind of learning this. It's probably the main reason why I set up the channel, to be honest. A lot of folk just seem to be really struggling with this concept of managing the money, keeping them up at night, um, a heavy feeling on the chest whenever they have to think about it or organise it, or and it I've had them same thoughts myself at times, but it's really not. Once you get into the swing of things, it's really not something that you should be worrying about. It's as long as you're in control of it, everything will be fine. And to be in control of it, you need to have a budget. You need to be writing it all down on paper, knowing exactly what's coming and going, and with that, the anxiety disappears. Uh, you're only anxious about something if you know you should be sorting it out and you're not. Um, that's what causes my anxiety at least. So um, you need to be on top of it and actually instead of burying your head in your sand, have a look at what you're doing. And if you need help, please do reach out to me. I will help you the best I can. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but um, I don't want people suffering in silence about something that I could be helping them out with. So I'm just going to take you through a wee example at the moment of how everything can be perfect um, on the face of it. Um, some people can have their lives in order. So again, all the books are balanced here. You know, they've got their investing sorted out. They've got the living within the means. Um, they're investing £600 a month. Um, and I'll just show you how that can change quickly by not focusing on these things, right? So the average car payment in America, I believe, is about $700, which is mental to me. We're not as bad in the UK, but we are bad. And a lot of people end up spending 300, 350, 400, 450 on a car, and they just sign up to it, and they're just 12% finance, and they just do it. Don't know why. I've never fully understood it myself, but they do. So I'm gonna just adjust these figures as we go for little mistakes that people could make and how it can affect the bottom line in the end eventually. So 70 quid phone each. So you get the brand new iPhone from Apple every year, and you have to contract it every single time. Uh, Next, again, one person has a 350 quid car, one person has a 450 quid car. Um, Car insurance, I won't change at the moment because that's not really much of a choice. That's just whatever your driving record tells you, and whether or not you're male or female, really. Um, so gym membership, you sign up for a fancier gym, so you end up paying 60 quid to Duncan Bannatyne or somebody like that. Golf membership, so one person likes golf, they pay £600 a year in membership fees. You drink way too much at the weekend, or you have gambling issues, something like that, you end up spending 250 quid a month instead. It's easily done. The only difference in that per day is a fiver to about £8 a day, roughly. So it's nothing when you could be easily loading up 60 or 70 quid into your Sky Bet. You could be um, even just going out Friday, Saturday. Um, you can easily spend an extra 80 quid each session. So that can be done no problem. So going down to shopping centre, blasting easily more on clothes, 125 and 175. That's a top to some people, so that easily possible. Signing up to a mortgage that's way too high, so you end up getting your detached house from one of the big national house builders. You've actually got an 1100 quid mortgage and a 195 quid council tax instead. Um, Utilities, I'll keep them the same. Sky, so another great example. You've got Sky Sports, Sky Movies, everything. You never watch any of them, but You've got it anyway because that's what your mum and dad had when you left the house. So keep all these the same. I won't introduce any kind of luxury stuff like that. Pets will keep the same. Investing will keep the same. So holidays and travel. So you see all the Instagram influencers, they're all going to Dubai, so you have to go to Dubai as well. So £3 say that one trip would set you back, so that's what, 250 quid a month or something like that. So on top of that, then you have another couple of holidays. So let's just say you're talking 500 quid for your holidays instead of you. You're on good money, you're in a dual income, so you have to treat everybody at Christmas time, obviously. Because anything other than that is just pure pov. Car maintenance, obviously you have a big flash car, but I won't adjust that because that's savings and emergency fund will keep the same. Phone upgrades, I've kind of got that included in the top one, so I'll take that out because you're on a rolling contract now. Shopping, you better have steaks for tea because that's what people do. You have fresh salmon, you maybe go on a health kick or something, so that's 550. And then meals, dates, takeaways, that just goes absurd, and it's easily done. It's easily done. So 500 a month is 125 a week, and that is probably two takeaways and maybe a meal. You know, that's a meal without alcohol. You know what I mean? So that's what you're doing. Fuel will keep the same, and the bottom line is a mental 2.5 grand, and that's what people are rocking on the credit cards. That's what people are doing, and that's how people are getting themselves into trouble. So within 5 minutes there, I've just made a load of catastrophic decisions to end up totally upsetting this couple's life. And that within a year is them in 30 grand's worth of credit card debt. And that's how easily it happens. Because at that point, your investing stops so that you're only bleeding £1,800 a month. So, and then that's when you start panicking. When you see in the red line every single month, you're tied into long contracts for each thing, and that's when you have to start battening down the hatches basically, because you can't sell your house immediately. You can't sell your cars immediately if they're on leases. If they're on finance, that's what I would be recommending. Sell your car, get a cheaper one to get yourself out of this hole that you're in. Now, the best case scenario is obviously you don't do that, or you only make a couple of little mistakes. Sign yourself up to too big of a house or something like that, because that's manageable. If you're burdened by 300, 600 quid a month. But it's all about making the right choices and cutting your cloth accordingly. Don't try and keep up with other people. You'll get to that point. You'll get to that point when it comes. You're not ready for it yet because you're only making 4 grand a month between you. Do it at another point when you're both making double that amount. Then you can expand your lifestyle a little bit and still have money left over. I hope that was helpful. I hope that depicted exactly what I was wanting to show, where it can go from cushy to not so cushy in 6 or 7 bad decisions. So I hope that was helpful. If you need any help, if you're in this position, I'm not qualified whatsoever. I just half know the logistics behind it, and I'm more than happy to help you. Just let us know. Okay. Thanks very much.